Mansfield in the morning.
I'm telling a story this morning. So one Sunday morning, a priest woke up. He phoned his assistant. It was a beautiful day. And he said, look, I'm really not feeling ill. I'm really not feeling well. I'm feeling extremely ill. And he went off to play golf. So he chose a course miles away so no one would recognize him. And an angel was watching. And the angel got a little bit angry and said to God, I hope you're going to punish him. And God agreed. On the first hole, the preacher swung at the ball. It sailed effortlessly through the air and landed right in the cup, 350 yards away. A perfect hole-in-one. The angel was shocked, and he turned to God and he said, what on earth is wrong with you? I thought you were going to punish this man. God smiled and said, I did. Think about it. Who can he tell? How lovely.
Beautiful.
So, yesterday I began talking about joy, and today I want to continue looking at joy. And of course, one of the things that brings us an enormous amount of joy is sharing with others. And I think one of the reasons why we're finding this lockdown so hard is because we can't share as we used to. We have to find other ways to share and commune with each other. And I use that word commune deliberately because it's more than communicate. It's actually connecting with the person. So having friends and family around brings joy to many people. Sharing meals together, sharing stories, sharing journeys together, that brings joy. Laughter and fun with friends. I'm certainly missing that, and I'm sure lots of people are. Having a purpose also brings us joy. But there's another way of looking at joy, and Desmond Tutu says the following. He said, it is when without thinking you help someone who is less well off. When you are kind to someone else and do things that raise others up. That is when you end up being joyful. For him, joy is the reward of seeking to give joy to others. He says, in his experience, when you show compassion and caring and deep love to others, in a wonderful way, you have a deep joy that you can get in no other way. And I think that's why I'm quite happy most of the time. It's not because I'm touched in the head. It's because I have the privilege of doing the job I have, which is helping other people. Yes, Simon, I see you nodding your head thinking I am a bit touched in the head. Yes, I can hear that. But actually, it is a privilege to be able to help others. And I know that all of you here help others and will agree with me. So I want you to think about people you know and think about yourself. People who are generous and kind to others and who lift others up and affirm them. People who look for the good in others. These people are usually happy people filled with joy. They have that deep happiness within them. The people who are miserable, judgmental, mean, who have what I call a deficit mentality, as I was sharing with Sam, who think there's not enough in the world. So I need to put others down in order for myself to get ahead, to elevate myself. And the world actually doesn't work that way. It is how some people think. And those people are usually quite miserable in themselves. Yeah. And I do feel sorry for them because they find little joy in life. And I see it when I'm with elderly people. I always have that privilege, and after lockdown I'll have it again, of going to retirement villages. And you find these beautiful souls there that just radiate love and light and joy. They smile and they just love you and they're complimentary towards you and they're generous in those compliments. You know they're not entirely true, but they just love the fact that you're there.
They're just short-sighted.
They're just short-sighted, yes. They just can't see the wrinkles
yes,
and
exactly.
chipped nails. And I mention nails deliberately because of what's going on at the moment. And then, of course, you have the opposite. You have those people who are sitting there criticizing, who are looking miserable. So back to Desmond Tutu. He's saying it's almost a soul thing for me, that when you give without thinking, that's part of who you are. It's part of your soul. And it comes naturally. It's in your nature. And those people don't have to work at being kind. They are just kind. They raise others up through their speech and their deeds. And he says they experience deep joy that we can't get in any other way. And I love his saying joy is the reward for seeking to give joy to others. So yesterday, because we're in lockdown, I said focus on the small things that bring you joy because we can't do the big things at the moment. But today I'm going to challenge you, and this is a challenge, and I want you to let us know what you decide to do. Because I want you to think of one thing that will bring joy to someone else. Maybe it's a call to your mom. My mom's in the Eastern Cape. I know Jeremy's is. Maybe it's sending someone a voucher. Maybe it's a WhatsApp, affirming someone who you know is on their own. Whatever it is, let us all do one act of kindness today that will bring joy to someone else. Right now, in the midst of all that we're going through, we need kindness more than ever. So have fun thinking of something to do. And if you have good ideas, as I said, let us know. We may share them. And may God bless you and keep safe.
Here it comes! It's Mansfield in the morning. Driven by Sandown Motors, your Mercedes-Benz partner. On